Right, here we go, guys. The classic Council House crisp sandwich. What would you rate that out of 10, mate?
For £3.43, you literally cannot go wrong.
Welcome to London. In this video, I'm going to be taking you on a massive council estate food tour, showing you the most iconic foods from my childhood. I'll be featuring food in this video that you're probably not familiar with, as it's not really traditional food per se, but more struggle food. Now, if you don't know what a lecky key is, I'm going to be introducing you to a whole new world today. And guys, remember to subscribe to the channel because we're going to hit 100k subs this year, mark my words, and you guys are going to help me do it. Now, guys, we're starting this video in London Victoria Station, because this is quite a central hub for most people coming into London, whether that's from Gatwick Airport or the coach station. And I want to show you a lovely, incredible breakfast hack. This hack can be used by locals, internationals, everybody. Now, when you're born into a working class family in the UK, you've got to make ends meet. You've got to find ways to, you know, penny pinch and save money. And this is a prime example of how to do that. So the first place that we're off to today is Wetherspoons. Now, usually in central London, they put their prices up for the breakfast. It's about 6, 7, 8 quid, but let me show you how to get a Wetherspoons breakfast for about £3.50. Absolute bargain, mate. Right, here we are, guys. Let me show you this cheap breakfast hack. It's easy, mate. It's so easy. Right, so as I was saying, guys, look at this. Large breakfast, £8.38. Traditional breakfast, £6.71. Mate, I ain't paying them prices, I'm paying half price. Now let me show you how to do it. So what you can actually do is get these breakfast extras on their own. Like, you don't have to just get them on the side. So I'm gonna get 2 rashers of bacon, a fried egg, and I'm gonna get some baked beans. And if my maths is correct, it comes to about £3.43 or something like that. Right, so I'm doing it on the app, but you don't have to do it on the app. But here we go, literally £3.43. I don't know if you can see that, but 2 rashers of bacon, baked beans, and a fried egg. Mate, what a start to the day. Listen, yeah, you ain't getting a cheaper and better breakfast than that in central London. Impossible. It's so expensive here. Right, that is ordered. Ordered at 11:37 a.m. Let's see how long it takes to come. And another little tip, right, if you come into London, make sure you put your bag on the table where you can see it at all times. Do not leave it out of sight. Don't leave anything out of sight. Your phone, literally anything, because it will get nabbed. Ah, lovely. Thank you very much. Perfect, thank you. Right, let me just pour the beans out of here. Don't really like having it just separate, you know what I mean? You've got to have it all mixed up so you can mix it up with the egg. Right, here we go. Mate, for £3.43, you literally cannot go wrong. Here we go, guys. Look at that. Mate, absolutely delicious. Right, let's go. Let's just tuck straight into this. Let's have a bit of egg, a bit of bacon, and a bit of beans. Let me get a nice crispy bit of bacon there. Oh, look at that. Look at that, mate. Lovely and crispy. Okay. I already know this is going to be banging because Wetherspoons breakfasts are banging, but let's go. Tastes even better when it's that cheap. Yeah, and I know what some people are going to say. Yeah, it's not the biggest portion, whatever, whatever. Yeah, to be honest, it's not, but it's just cheap and cheerful, you know what I mean? And another reason that I brought you to Victoria Station is because I wanted to show you that you can get cheap deals even in the most touristy and the most expensive sort of central hub locations, you know what I mean? I can find you bargains everywhere, mate. I can find you bargains in the Ritz. That bacon is cooked to perfection. Can't stand it when it feels like it's been cooked on a bloody radiator. Oh yeah, almost forgot to say how long it took. Right, so it's 11:48 right now. It came about 2 minutes ago. So mate, 9 minutes for food to arrive. That is not bad at all, not bad. I don't know if it's just me, but I like to save a little bit of everything for the last bite. Just a nice little combo of everything on the plate. Just all at once, look at that. Just one final bite, lovely. And guys, if you're not satisfied after that, if that didn't fill you up and you want a little bit more food, don't worry, because my next hack is literally dedicated to you. Right, guys, that was absolutely delicious. Next stop, Greggs. But actually, before we do that, I want to show you guys a little money-saving trick when using the trains in the UK. Now, let me just show you how expensive UK train tickets can be. Right, here we go. Let me just have a look at just a random station. Okay, let's just put Brighton. Not too far, but about an hour or so away from London. Right, for a one-way, it is £35. So if you're planning your next trip, whether it's a business meeting or a weekend getaway, traveling by train can save you time and make your journey more enjoyable. So here's the money-saving hack for you. By using TrainPal, you can use the ticket splitting method, and also they don't charge you a booking fee. And you can save yourself even more money by using a rail card, and by using my code VLOGS to get yourself 20% off a 1-year rail card. Just because I want to help you out. you're welcome. Also, if you're new to TrainPal, use my code to get up to 5% off UK and Euro train ticket vouchers, with current users getting up to 2% off. Also, if you're like me and you love trains, TrainPal actually lets you record your journey so you can see where you've been on screen. So if you want to save yourself money on trains, TrainPal is definitely for you. Click the link in the description and use the code VLOGS to save yourself some dosh and get yourself exclusive deals and discounts right at your fingertips. Right, let's go and eat some more food. Now, the reason that I'm taking you to Greggs, guys, is because they do an incredible sweet treat and hot drink deal. Can't remember exactly how much it is, but it's about maybe £2.50, and it's just an absolutely great deal. And Greggs do an incredible cup of tea, probably better than any fast food place. Genuinely, Greggs tea is #1. So I'm actually only back in London for a few days before I go on my next trip. Now, I want you guys to comment down below where you want to see me next. I've got my next trip lined up, but after that, I'm not too sure. I'm thinking maybe Asia, you know, Japan, South Korea, Thailand, that sort of thing. But, you know, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll get on that. Right on that, mate. Right, let's go get a bloody Greggs, shall we? Very nice round here. My gosh. Oh, yes, don't you know? Now, to be honest, one of the main reasons that I make these videos is because I don't really want anybody to be priced out of enjoying themselves and having fun. You know what I mean? Just because you've come from a lower socio-economic background doesn't mean that you can't come to London and not spend that much, but have a good time still. You know what I mean? You can still enjoy yourself and it will fall within your budget. Like, how do you guys think that I know all of these tips and tricks and hacks? It's because I've literally been there myself. I had to do what I could. I had to do what I could with the couple of pounds that I had in my pocket. So yeah, that's why I want to help you guys out. And you know what, guys? If we're going to go to Greggs, we might as well go to the biggest Greggs in London, and that is on Leicester Square. Let's go. Right, guys, here we are, Greggs. This music's bloody great. Hey, right, mate, can I just get a cup of tea, please? How much is the sweet treat deal? £3.5, yeah. Can I get that? Can I get a latte and a glazed ring donut then, please, mate? Right, here we are, guys. We got the Greggs. Let me get away from this copyright music for a minute. Right, here we are, guys. We got the glazed ring donut from Greggs, and we've got the latte from Greggs. He said that the tea wasn't involved in the deal. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? But anyway, it was about £3.05 or something like that. I can't remember, but these glazed donuts, right, let me tell you, they rival Krispy Kreme. I'm not going to say that they're better, but they certainly put up a good challenge, not going to lie. Right, let's tuck into this, and then we'll have a bit of latte, yeah? Mate, and if you get one of these on their own, they're like £1. Like, literally £1. And if you go slightly out of central London, they're like 80, 90p. Literally, like, it's amazing. Great deal for a great donut. Right, now let's have a little swig of this latte. I did want a tea, to be honest with you, but Greggs coffees are also very, very good. Right, let's have a little go on this. Oh, that is good. That is really, really good, to be honest with you. So cheap. Like, why bother going Starbucks or Costa? I mean, Costa's awful anyway, but why bother going Starbucks or Cafe Nero? Mate, you can get this and a sweet treat for less than the price of one coffee. You see, this is the thing about Greggs, right? Even in central London, where like McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, they put their prices up just a little bit because it's like a tourist place and it's a lot more packed, right? It's still incredibly cheap. I don't know anybody who has come from a council estate or working class background that doesn't love a Greggs. Mate, Greggs is like 75% of what builders eat. Like, genuinely, I've never seen a builder in central London who didn't have a bloody Greggs pizza in their hand. Do you know what I mean? Also, I've heard a lot of people talking about Wenzel's and that it's better than Greggs. Mate, you are absolutely out of your mind. Comment down below if you like Greggs better than Wenzel's, or if you like Wenzel's better than Greggs. Let's get a little competition in the comments and see who wins. I mean, it's obviously going to be Greggs because Wenzel's is nasty. Right, guys, so when I was younger and my mum would say to me, oh, you know what, it's Friday, let's get some fish and chips. I'd go, yes, bloody love fish and chips. But actually, it wouldn't be fish and chips. It would just be from the fish and chip shop. What we'd actually get is probably a sausage and chips or a Savoy and chips, because to be honest, fish and chips is just unbelievably expensive, especially for a family. I feel like in London nowadays, fish and chips is just upwards of like 14, 15 quid minimum, and that is just ridiculous. So I'm not gonna be buying that. We're gonna get the classic council exchange and swap it for a sausage. Lovely stuff. Right, here we go, guys. Hobson's fish and chips. Let's have a little look how much it all is. Cool, it is absolutely packed in here. Look at this, guys. Looks like a bloody lovely place. I'm gonna get it to takeaway though. Hey, right, yeah, takeaway, please. Could I get a sausage and chips, please? Nice one, cheers. Thank you very much. Nice one. Oh mate, look how traditional that is, mate. They are working their socks off behind the counter there. As you saw in that clip, there is literally nothing left up here. Look, there is nothing just sitting there. It's all freshly made. Perfect. That is the best kind of chippy, mate. Lovely. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Look at the portion size of that. Obviously, you got to put the salt and vinegar on, of course. Couldn't have a chip shop chippy with that salt and vinegar. Onion vinegar as well. Classic, mate. Love a bit of onion vinegar. Then what you got to do, go like that. Shake it up. Lovely stuff. Right, let's go and eat this. Right, guys, here we are. We've got the classic council estate sausage and chips. Nobody can afford fish and chips in this climate, right? Cosy Livy and all that. Shout out to Hobson's in the background. Right, let's just smash one of these. I should have got a chip fork. I forgot to do that, but never mind. Right, let's try one of these chips first. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is heavenly. Nah, shut up, mate. Mate, so salty and so delicious. Oh, so fresh as well. My God, I literally saw them coming out the fryer. That's how fresh it was. Now, that is what you call good chips, honestly. Oh my goodness me. One of the best takeaways you can get. Full stop. Fact. Right, let's try this sausage now. Now, to be fair, it does look like a decent sized sausage, so let's give this a little go. You've got to get the end bit as well. Got to get the end bit nice and crunchy. Right, let's try this. Oh, wow. Oh, that genuinely might be the best sausage I've ever had from a chip shop. Look, I'm just saying it now, right? It actually might be. That, like, genuinely. It's just so flavoursome. You know when you get a sausage and it's really dry and it's been sat there for, like, I don't know, 5-6 hours or even longer, maybe even the whole day. That is bloody fresh as anything. Oh my goodness. And I need to have some more of these chips. Oh. Mate, these chips are getting gobbled up quick time. Now, this did come to £8, which is a little bit steep for sausage and chips, but just for comparison, the fish and chips was like £15, so almost half price. You can see what I'm saying. We're talking about proportions here. It's not necessarily about how much this one costs, it's just about the proportions between the sausage and chips and the fish and chips. Now, the best way to tell if a fish and chip shop is any good is when you don't need any sauce for the chips. I mean, I rarely have sauce with it anyway, but if you can just get away with salt and a bit of onion vinegar, mate, you're laughing. That's how you know it is top drawer. And big up to Hobson's, absolutely top drawer. One of the best fish and chip shops I've ever been to. Right, guys, on to our next piece of food. Right, guys, so the next piece of scran that we're gonna be eating is an absolute monumental classic, right? You've heard of the meal deal. Well, this is the OG meal deal. This is the newsagents, off-license, food and wine meal deal. And because meal deals now are about £3.50, £4, I'm gonna make it my mission to get 3 pieces of food, like a crisp, a drink, and a chocolate, right? For £3 or less. Now, I know that might not be possible, specifically because we're in central London, but if we can get it for less than the price of a meal deal, that's a success. Right, here we are, guys. Food and wine, Charing Cross. Let's have a little look in here. Get some nice cheap snacks, eh? Oh, here we go, guys. Kettle chips, sweet chili, absolutely lovely. £1.49. You're right, mate, how you doing? Just looking for a nice meal deal, mate. The OG meal deal. Right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Dairy milk, mate. Just coming out with the classics. What's that, like £2.70 so far? Right, let's go get ourselves a lovely, lovely drink. Oh, look at the selection. Mate, you got a good selection of drinks here, man. Very good selection. Right, what are we gonna get? What is classic? Oh, I'm thinking a Rubicon mango, you know? Oh, it might have to be the Rubicon mango. Genuinely, nah, that's it. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Gotta be the Rubicon mango. Oh, mate, look at that for a snack. Gee willikers. Nice one, mate. Just that, please. Thank you. What would you rate that out of 10, mate? 7 out of 10? 8 out of 10? 8 out of 10. Lovely stuff. Legend, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Nice one. Cheers. Oh, here we go, guys. We got the OG meal deal. Classic, mate. What are you saying about the Rubicon mango, boy? Oh, look at that, guys. We've got the classic OG off-license meal deal. Shout out to Charing Cross Food and Wine in the background. Right, let's tuck straight into this, mate. Right, so obviously we're gonna start with the crisps. It's the savoury, it's the main of the meal deal. What are you telling me, mate? What an absolutely classic snack. Okay. Mate. The ultimate pub crisp. Oh my God. It literally just reminds me of the pub. Oh, amazing stuff. Oh my goodness. Look how bloody flavoursome it is. All the dust is literally all over my fingers, right? Oh my God. These are so good. Mate, £4 for the entire meal deal as well. To be honest, it's not too bad. That's about the same price as the normal meal deal nowadays, isn't it? I mean, if you go to like M&S, it's like a £5 now. Right, I'm gonna save the rest of these for later, and I'll tell you why after I've finished all of these, right? It's a little secret. On to the dairy milk next. What an absolute British classic, mate. People are gonna say, oh yeah, it's boring, it's boring. Nah, mate, it's not boring. It's classic, it's timeless. It doesn't need any additions, right? Here we go. Mate, one of the best chocolate bars out there. Full stop. Oh, mate, honestly, I would choose this over most chocolate bars. Like, in the fridge, it's even better. Wasn't in the fridge, so it's not as cold. It's not as hard and crunchy, but still delicious. Hopefully nobody comes behind on a bike and just nabs the camera. Got to keep an eye out for that. And now for one of the best fizzy drinks of all time. Mate, you done know about the Rubicon Mango. Even BOSSMAN said that it was an 8 out of 10 in total. Mate, come on. Let's go. Here we go. Cheers. Oh my God. I've literally not had one of these in years. Oh my God. It's literally throwing me back. The still version is really nice as well, but the sparkling, can't beat the sparkling, man. Guys, honestly, I just want to stand here for a second and just reminisce, you know what I mean? It really does just take me back to my childhood. Great memories, honestly, just, love it. Right, here we go. I think I need a little bit of a break from now until my next piece of food, to be honest. I've been very, very gluttonous so far today, and then we'll tackle our next piece of food, right? Which is a crisp sandwich. I know, it sounds rank, but it's not. It's an absolute staple piece, mate. Right, here we are, guys. Tesco. Let's have it. Let's go get some lovely bread. Has to be white bread as well. Has to be white bread. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. It's simply not. Right, here we are, guys. Am I gonna get butter to go with it? No. Am I gonna get ham or chicken or anything like that to go with it? No. Listen, yeah, sometimes you've only got bread and you've only got crisps in the house. Like, what can you do? Cool, £2.45 for bread. Is that just London prices or what? £2.45 seems like a lot. Right, guys, here we are. We've got the white bread and also we've got the kettle chips. Now let's make a delicious concoction and throw it back, right back to my childhood. To be honest, yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna taste. I haven't had it in so long. Right, let's slap these on now, boy. Oh my days. Right, here we go, guys. The classic Council House crisp sandwich. No butter, no filling, just bread and crisps. Let's go. Oh my God. Mate, if that ain't a throwback, I don't know what is. Absolutely and utterly terrible, but good. So terrible that it's good, isn't it? So unbelievably dry. Just like it used to be. To be honest, it definitely is better with filling. Like, forget about butter. You don't need butter. You just need filling, like a bit of ham, bit of chicken, bit of turkey or something like that, and it does make it a lot better. But you know what? When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing. What can you do? I'm not gonna eat any more of this though. That is dry as anything, man. But an absolute classic and a proper throwback. Right, that was absolutely fan-terrible. It was so bad that it was good. But that's how it was back in the day. Like, it wasn't a treat. It wasn't incredible. You just eat what you got, innit? Needs must. You know what though? I'm fancying something sweet now. I feel like I've had a lot of savory in a row and I really need something sweet now. Just something delicioso. Right, guys, so I fancy an ice cream, so we're gonna go and get one. But not from there. Oh, no. There's Choc Ices in the freezer, mate. Oh, would you look at that? This right here might be the best tasting disappointment to ever exist. Right, here we go, guys. The classic Choc Ice. Mate, you cannot beat a Choc Ice. I mean, you can. In fact, most things beat a Choc Ice. But as I said earlier, it's probably the tastiest disappointment you'll ever have. Right, here we go. Bit of vanilla ice cream and a bit of milk chocolate coating. What's not to like? Right, I haven't had one of these in, honestly, probably like 10, 15 years. So yeah, let's go. I mean, it's not amazing, obviously, but it's just standard. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did like it, maybe consider watching one of these videos and like and subscribe, of course.